Hey everyone, it's Leah again. Yeah, so in this video I just kind of want to talk about my goals for the maxed account that I'm going for. Not maxed, I guess main. I'm not really going maxed. Maxed melee, max combat I guess, but yeah. So I just wanted to talk to you about that. What am I looking forward to most in it? I would say what I'm looking forward to most with having combat is just being able to not have to stay at these low level mossies like I'm doing now. It's like super, I don't know, it just kind of gets boring to have to sit here and kill the same thing over and over, and it'll be awesome to actually have the levels that I want and be able to go and actually get loot and make quote unquote bank. But yeah, so that's what I'm excited for. Other than that, I'm trying to make myself not get in the mindset of skiller again. I tend to bounce around. Like sometimes I really like to do skilling, and sometimes I like to do combat, which I guess is a main, because when you're doing both, you're not really picking a specific one, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I love my untrimmed prayer cape, and I know that there's some kind of, you guys might have to help me out, it's like a box or something. It came out when I wasn't playing RuneScape, but it's like a memory box or something, and you can put your cape in it, or any kind of cape or whatever, and it saves it the way it looks on your character. And so I could keep my untrimmed prayer cape and then get other 99s, because I do prefer it untrimmed. I don't really want the yellow on it, but I really do want to start getting more 99s. And so I thought about, until I figure out what that is, if you guys know, tell me, let me know in the comments, but I thought about slowly getting certain like skills up to 98, and then have like a multiple. Would you guys like to see like a multiple 99 party? So say I get most of my skills up to, because a lot of them are even, and it wouldn't be awesome skills like summoning or anything, but like say I got 99 cooking, 99 wood cutting, or not 99 wood cutting, heck no, 99 fire making, and 99 fletching all in one video. Would you guys like to see that? Does that sound like something you like to do? Because I think it'd be pretty cool to get more than 199 in a day. I've never done it. I've only had 2, prayer and cooking, so I think that would be pretty cool. But let me know what you guys think. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Kind of want to make this video a little longer for you, just because I prefer longer videos as well. When it comes to skilling, I like to listen to people talk. So if you are subscribed to me and I'm subscribed to you, hopefully you're making longer videos, because that's usually why I subscribe to people, is for longer videos, just because it's easier to listen to a longer video than have to change it every 3 minutes, you know? And so that's what I'm doing here. Hopefully I won't run out of things to say. I know the topic has been about 2007 servers a lot, so I don't really want to keep emphasizing on that. Let's see. How about I talk about my first day on RuneScape, just because I think that'll be interesting. So, I may have talked about it before in another video, but I'll just kind of go into more detail. Basically, I was sitting in class the last day of school, and my friend, he came up to me and sat by me, and you know, like the last day of class, you don't really have to do anything, which is awesome. You just sit there and, you know, I don't know what you guys do, but we would watch movies for like the last 3 days. So we were doing that, hanging out, and he comes up to me and he's like, "So, do you like gaming?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean," and at that point I didn't even really know what gaming was. I thought he was talking about, like, you know, those little games that you can play. I used to play them in school, like addictinggames.com, just little games. And so I'm like, yeah, you know, I love gaming. And he's like, oh, awesome, do you play RuneScape? And I said, no, what's that? So he goes to explain it to me and was telling me all about it. And I'm like, okay, alright, you know, that sounds okay. But I wasn't really into it. So he gives me, I can remember him handing me a piece of paper, and I wasn't sure, I'm not sure if it was one of his old accounts. No, I think it was instructions. Yeah, it was instructions, I remember it now. It was instructions on how to make an account. And so, an account. Oh, I hate when I talk wrong. Anyway, so, I get home and go to RuneScape, and if you guys played in 2005 or 2006, you know that RuneScape the graphics were horrible, but we liked it, you know, we really liked it, but the graphics were horrible, but we still played. So I remember getting there, and I got on Tutorial Island, and I remember the first account name I had, and it was Leah B1473. No, actually, no, it was that was my second account because I made two. It was Leah B465. And I remember making the account, going over, and you walk the little road, walk, and then when you got around the corner, there was a little guy standing there, and you'd have to fish for a crawfish or a shrimp, and then cook it, and then you go underground and kill was it the evil chicken or some chickens in this cage? I can't remember, but it was in this cage, and you'd kill them. So then I killed them, and I got out of Tutorial Island and got into the world of RuneScape. So I'm walking around Lumbridge, and honestly, it was hilarious because, you know, when you first make your account, unless you're an ultimate gamer and you already know what you're doing, people tend to not make the account they want how they want it. So like I didn't even know what a pure was. I just started killing things. I found bronze axes or daggers, and I'd go kill whatever I could, a goblin, a chicken. And so I think my friend gave me some bronze armor, and I met up with him in game, played a couple times, and then got really into it over the summer. Then I ended up quitting till I think probably about a good 2 or 3 years. Didn't even think about RuneScape. Wasn't a part of my life, really. And then when I started playing again, that was when Bounty Hunter was still out in the crater, and so people would crater PK. And I would play that. I don't know how did I can't even remember how I got playing RuneScape again. I think my friend just talked about it. I don't know. All I know is I started playing again with my original account. Started meeting new people, and oh yeah, I remember when I got membership I was going for 99 cooking in free to play. So I was in Edgeville, and I didn't even know about the other where you could cook anywhere else, but I was in Edgeville running I think it was salmon and trout, cooking it. And I would go on Google and look up guides, and most of them were like, well, if you're P2P, you have this, and this, you can go the Rogue's Den. It was talking about all these ways to get 99, and I was like, wow. And what's funny is that was before trade limits were up, and so like you couldn't trade over 25k, or at least I couldn't at my account. On my account I couldn't trade over 25k, but I somehow had like 8 mil, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I can't remember how I got that either. Oh yeah, I do remember. I had like 2 mil that I saved and saved and saved. I don't remember how I got that, but then when I got members, I found out about dragon scales, where the blue dragons are. And I went and collected scales for like a couple of days and ended up making about 8 mil. And then after that, I had about, I never got over 10 mil when I was lower level, but had about 8 mil and got 99 cooking got my members, found the rogue den, got a skill cape. I wanted it so bad. I was so excited. Got my skill cape. And then I met my friend who told me to go try to start PKing. And I'd go to the wild and pretend that I could PK when you could stand on the bounty hunter steps and people would stand there in the safe zone. That's when it was safe. There was a bank up there. And I'd go down and people would attack me. Well, then I found out it was free to play clans, and that's why everyone was on me. I was like, why is everyone on me, killing me? So I ended up joining a clan, free to play CC, not getting really active in it, but I'd go to wars, and I got TeamSpeak, started talking to people. Well, my clan that I was in ended up dying for a month or two. So when it died, I got recruited to another clan, and that was one of my favorites. I had some fun times with them. But then that clan ended up dying. The owner quit, got on with real life, moved on. And so after that happened, I joined another CC clan, because there were so many, and I stuck with that one for like a good year or two, and they were awesome. I still talk to one person, but he doesn't play RuneScape anymore. He plays like private servers, which is sad, but I don't blame them, because everybody quit that we were friends with. And so I did that for a while. I remember going through the wild, and I would get drops. It was so awesome. I remember getting my first rune drop with the clan, and I was only like 81 range, not even that good, but I was so into it. I'd listen to TeamSpeak, so when they were like, okay, get on this person, I was on it. I was like, I have to get rune. And so I got tons of rune. Bank was like 8 mil. Awesome, biggest bank ever. Then, free trade. This goes into my story about free trade. When free trade rolled around, my friend, who doesn't play anymore again, because, half of our friends don't play, he got like one bill. He got a lot of money from one of his friends who've had, GP stacked up, but it wasn't free trade yet, or since free trade. So he ended up giving me full bandos when it was about 60 mil altogether. I had a whip, I had everything, but I had about a 70 mil bank, and it was awesome. It was really, really awesome. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm super rich, like, oh my goodness, like, how do people have this money? I didn't realize you could buy gold, so I was like, oh, that's probably how most of my friends got gold. I don't know, I just can't buy gold because it just freaks me out or whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna get banned, so I'm not doing that. Plus, it just doesn't make the point. It just doesn't make the game worth it. But anyway, so I don't know if he bought gold or not, but so I had 60 mil bank. I was so awesome. I was like, yeah, I got my Dragon Defender when it came out. Everything. Didn't even do Monkey Madness. I actually did Monkey Madness on this account, but didn't do Monkey Madness. And then decided to quit. And when I quit for another year. And when I quit, I don't regret this at all, because I was pretty sure I wasn't going to come back, and I did quit for the longest time, but I gave, I think, 50 mil, 60 mil, all of it, to my good friend so he could get prayer, 95 prayer, and this was when prayer was still expensive, so he couldn't have got anything higher, but yeah, gave it to him, decided to come back, and then started my skiller, decided to make videos, and here I am today, and that, everyone, is my RuneScape journey. Will I ever quit RuneScape? Yes, I will. Will it be soon? I hope not, but if it is, so be it. If not, that's awesome. Now, a question. Most of my viewers I know they're only, you guys are only RuneScape players, but are any of you gamers in other ways? Like, do you like any other games? Because I think I'm going to get Far Cry 3, and I think it will be absolutely hysterical for you guys to watch me play Far Cry, because I'm horrible at any games other than RuneScape, and I'm still pretty bad at RuneScape, but I think it would be really awesome if you guys want to see it. If not, let me know, and if I get enough people who want to see it, I'll just make another gaming channel and start downloading random games. Maybe I'll get Minecraft and stuff. I think it'd just be fun. I'm really bad at gaming, so I think you guys would enjoy it. But thank you for listening to this whole thing. I don't even know how long it's been, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this, give me a like. And yeah, thanks for all your support, guys. You're all awesome.